You know, again, I just want to say thank you for all the help and support that you guys have been giving me. Um, and I wanted to report to you, I was praying to the Lord Jesus this morning, talking to him. And, I'd gotten up for a moment and I'd say, well, I'm just going to lay back down here for a few minutes. And felt this, that stuff come in again that's real sweet and nice. And it was like, it's, I guess the only thing I can call it is pretty love or something. It just feels so nice. Like, you're being covered in something nice. And that's the best thing. And it's not cold. It's not cold. It's not hot. Maybe slightly cool, which would be, better for me. That would be more attractive than anything hot or warm. And real nice. It's like pretty love, or I don't know what it is. It's nice, but it wasn't very long after that. Then I heard the airplane fly overhead, and I felt some of that junk. And it's as though they really are at war with God, at war with um, the heavens, all that is light and life. Like they're at war with them for this, which they of course will lose that war altogether, and because it has to be like that, because we do have to have our isolation and be separated from them altogether, kind of completely. Um, it's not done, you know. It's just not done. This what has been done is like the damnedest of things. It really truly is an actual travesty. So I'm glad that that's ending, and I'm very happy to know I go home. That I get to go home. And that's all. That's I understand the representation of it. Of what the different things have been shown to me as to who I am, where I'm from. I will go home, regardless. And it's because I'm from that team, and I'm not bad, and I'm not evil. And I'm actually quite, I can't call myself good, but as far as regular people are concerned, and regular things is concerned, outside of God, I'm on the good side. So I'm happy about that, and happy to know that. I'm also happy to have been reassured that, in fact, whatever it is that we've been used for is going to be made available to us there soon, actually, and we'll be able to choose to accept that and keep it, or just move on and go on up. And that's the way it should be. I'm happy about that too. Uh, I don't know why these others insist on doing what they're doing whenever it's really all counting against them and counting against our future. It's like, yeah, I'm going to make it. Yeah, I'm going to have my victory. That's guaranteed, no matter what. Now, the real question is what did you do along the way? And how much you did of that? How difficult did you make it for me? What did you earn? You see what I'm saying? And that'll be dealt with not personally by me, I can guarantee you. It'll be done in a very impersonal fashion um, because it's just what is, the just things that'll happen. A lot of things automated, a lot more automations than you'd understand, I bet, or would have imagined, I bet. I again will warn you though. Again, this whole reaping as you sow stuff. You will be marked for what you're guilty of here. You will be known for that. It'll be easy. It'll be very easy for certainly me and mine to discern that you're one of those who was responsible for all that and did all that. You know what I'm saying? All that hate. Did you hate us? Well, then you will be easy to pick out. Real easy to pick out. Oh, did you hate him? Okay, yeah. Did you do anything to harm the vessel or the journey? Or you'll be known for that. And that's part of who you are. It's part of your record. These things are known. I try to tell everybody, it's known. It doesn't. I don't have to have your name. I don't have to have your number. Okay, you're found by what you did. That's how that works. So, is there ways to make up for it and this and that? Yeah, I guess so. There's atonement. There's turn away from it. First of all, stop it. You know, it's it's like, well, and were you disloyal? Yeah, and were you disloyal every day? Yeah, and were you disloyal every day for 15 years? Yeah. Well, oh well, how do you make up for that? Let's see. Uh, you know, a lot of times it's like we're better off if we just go our separate ways, right? It really is best to end things sometimes early on, so that we don't force it, and then of course force what you would refer to as karma, or well, see that's the thing. When you start working forces and operating outside of the lines to control stuff so that you can do shortcuts and pretend yourself as this or that when really you're not, and just doing that in a sense damns you again. you know I keep on trying to make people understand it's like payday loans. you know you go and you get a loan from those people, and it's like, oh my gosh, can you're they're going to disclose to you the interest. I mean, if you ask the right questions, you'll know that you're going to pay this much to pay it off. It will not be cheap. And then imagine going back to them before you paid off the last one. And again, how's that going to end? At some point, you're going to have to declare bankruptcy, aren't you? Just to get out from under the crushing debt of all the interest that is being charged to you by the Satan. I mean, magic. I mean, the death. I mean, darkness, doom, destruction. What? Oh no! Did anybody tell you happiness was a part of magic, or that it was a bright kingdom, like the Magic Kingdom? Have you ever noticed how it's always shown in with a dark background? It's not a daytime kind of place. The Magic Kingdom. It's not really light. It's a very dark place, isn't it? And what is at the end of either path is what you have to choose. Okay? If you don't know where you're going or who you want to throw in with, what you want to suffer or how much, well, think about what is at the end of the path. Think about how your path is being decided, how you're choosing. You're at ground level, and you're looking at probably the front of this path. Either it be the front of the dark path or the front of the light path. But it is, if you're deep or in the middle, then it's going to be gray. What you want to be heading towards is the lighter and lighter and lighter. You want to say, I'm going to that which is the kingdom of light. Okay? And that's the path you want to choose, because at the end of the kingdoms, at the end of that path, whenever you finally make it, regardless of what you went through, you're going to find what it is that you were really wanting, and get it and have it and enjoy it. And it will be, if you choose light, you're choosing to end up in a place with a whole bunch of people that are just like you, that are very loving, empathetic, sweet, nice. They beam at you a love that you could barely imagine unless you've ever felt it. Happy, 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 joy, joy, joy. There's no bad things to say, because there's nothing bad to say. And everybody's happy because, you know why? They're not a part of the other. They're not a part of that anymore. They don't have that worry, and they don't have those worries, and they don't have any of this to worry about, and none of these concerns, and all of this stuff that they were really wanting to fight for, or would have had to been made to fight for. Well, that's free and easy here. You want to go to the White Lodge, not the Red Lodge, not the Black Lodge. Black, you don't want black. You don't want dark. Unless you want to end up in a place where You're all, a, you know, see, you have to say, what's at the other side of this? And if you raise up above it, you see that if you go on the dark path, you got gray. And you got a whole bunch of people at the front of that path that are very much like people that you like. Okay? But the further you go into that sea, the darker it gets until it becomes black. And in there is the hate of all hate. There is the death. There is the destruction. There is the unhappiness. There is the competition beyond anything you could compete with. There is a hunger that you can't imagine. Now, if you go to the path of light, I can't guarantee you that it's going to be all happy and sweet. But at the end, it's going to be all happy and sweet. Where at the end of the other path, it's not. It really isn't. And you'll be unhappy that you chose that. No matter how much of a badass you think you are. No matter how angry and mean you think you can be. Or wild. Or ferocious. There's things on the other side. They'll make you their little, you know what. They'll gobble your ass up. You go, that was tasty. And then that's for you to suffer, right? And it's no fun being digested. Trust me, I can tell you from experience.